Right, we are really thrilled that you are here. Are you ready for the pre-training? So what is the purpose of the
Woo!
pre-training? Andrew and I thought we'd very quickly share with you kind of the overview of what the pre-training is all about. Essentially, here's the kind of what we want to kind of establish straight away. There's going to be lots of terms and words and language that you're going to hear as we jump into the 4 weeks. And what Andrew and I were thinking is we don't want to stop, and I'm sure you don't either, every time we say something and explain what that thing is. So here in the pre-training, let's go through terms, expressions, language that we want you to learn, and this is going to fill you with confidence. So there's lots to learn. We want to make sure that you are making notes. So
Sounds good. We'll probably assume that you know words like computer and internet. Would that be safe to say, Chris?
I think that's very safe to say. So we're going to cover a lot of the basics here in the pre-training, a lot of the terms that you need to know so that we are ready for week 1.
Yeah, so by terms, we mean words and, well, terminology, I think, isn't it, really? There is a sort of a new language related to this world of cryptocurrency that both Chris and I have had to learn ourselves. But as Chris always says, all skills are learnable. I love that phrase that you champion so much, Chris. So yeah, all skills are learnable, including this.
Thank you very much. And remember, of course, our overall goal is for you to earn a daily passive income from crypto. You are here for exactly that. That is what we are heading to. That is what you will be achieving very soon. Now, can we also quickly mention, you possibly may know some of what Andrew and I are going to cover here in the pre-training. The reason, just to quickly flag that up, is there's members here at different levels. You might be an absolute beginner, which is absolutely fine. However, you might have had a little experience. You might have already got some crypto possibly. So there might be some terms and expressions that that you are familiar with, but we all want to move together, united as it was. So if you do know some of what we're going to cover in the pre-training, just kind of bear with us. We want to make sure that we all move together at the same pace.
That's it, yeah. And I think it's worth reminding ourselves too that these things that we're going to review, even if you do know it, it's good to remind ourselves occasionally. You know, we can become stronger in our own understanding of these things when we review it regularly ourselves. So we do that ourselves. You know, sometimes we learned a term, you know, even years ago, and it's good to remember, oh yeah, you know, this is the exact definition of that. So try to be, you know, be willing to go back to school, as it were, as we all should be when it comes to going through this this training. There's nothing wrong with relearning things that we already know to make sure that it's firmly in mind.
It really fills you with confidence as well. I remember when I was learning all this, when I started to not only just use the terms and expressions and words, but understand them, it kind of gives you a good feeling like, okay, I'm communicating effectively. I'm using the correct language. So that's the goal. Let's very quickly, before we wrap up this video, let's just remind you what you are doing. Now, this might sound a little bit of a weird thing to say, but we've already seen in some of the comments questions from members saying things like, you know, I don't know how to explain to my husband or my wife or my daughter or my son, what is it you are actually doing? So if you have a partner or a friend that's saying, what is this thing that you're doing with this Bitcoin Brits? We're going to give you a sentence right now which essentially allows you to answer that question. So what is it you are doing here? There's going to be a few words that you may not possibly understand, as we've just explained, but we'll go through those as we continue here. So this is what you are doing. This is why you are here. You are learning how to provide liquidity for a DeFi protocol in order to earn daily passive income. There's quite a few words in there, aren't there? I remember when I first kind of
Hey, what?
Exactly. What am I doing?
Yeah.
If as I say, if you're having dinner later with your other half and they're saying, how is that thing? And maybe you've even got some people in your life that are a little bit, you know, possibly suspicious or wary about this whole crypto thing. I do understand that. And they might be saying to you, well, what is it you're doing then? You might want to pause this video and write this down. This is what you are doing. You are in the 1% of the 1%, just learning how to do this. You're learning how to provide liquidity to a DeFi protocol And when we do that, that's going to earn you a daily passive income. So
and of course, yeah, the most exciting thing about that is the daily passive income, which I'm sure was what attracted you to this training in the first place. And I think it's worth reminding ourselves and restating the fact that even when the markets have been down, you know, markets, of course, go up and down constantly. It's a cycle. But when they're down, with this system that we're going to show you, we still earn daily passive income. Isn't that exciting?
Yeah,
even when the markets are down.
Even when they're down. I know, it's just incredible. And I can't wait to jump into week one, and we're going to break all this down for you. So let's wrap up this video. And as you know, every video we end with the let's summarize and what do you do now. So let's summarize. What have we gone through in this video? What did we accomplish? Well, we understood that this pre-training is essentially to get you ready to hit the ground running for week one. That's what this pre-training is all about. So, Aini, what do we do now, or what do you do now? There's nothing really for you to do except Andrew and I love to see your comments. We've already been looking at some of the comments, haven't we, Andrew, from the Start Here section.
Yeah,
it's wonderful to see people all around the world. So please do post a comment below. Let us know how you are feeling. And even if you've never posted a comment yet, please do post a comment right now below this video. We want to know how you're feeling. And then Andrew and I will see you in the next video.
That's it. Let us know if you're excited, if you're a little nervous, whatever it is. We want to hear from you, and also to reassure you that you don't need a Bunsen burner or a
lab coat,
physics jug, whatever that thing is with the chemicals. You don't need any dangerous chemicals for this course. It's just an illustration, right, Chris?
That's correct. We'll see you in the next video.
See you.